today is an opt-in to build a targeted list of potential customers. The next part of that is what we talked about yesterday, which is the email. So once you have their email address, how are you going to nurture them and provide massive value, education, entertainment, or solutions for them to build trust? You can do that with blog posts. How many of you in here have a blog on your website? Okay, note to self, think about it. Think about that. And I have some tips for that too. Special offer, consultations, workshops, testimonials, infographics, webinars. These are ways to nurture people. You could do a free clinic on a Saturday and have people come out from a community that, would be potential customers for you. And then the last part of the funnel is going to be when you're going to convert and ask for the sale. Because yesterday I talked a lot about nurturing. It's okay to ask for the sale. It's to straight up ask for it. We're in business to make money. But if that's all you're doing, that's where it gets kind of slimy. So that's what the funnel looks like. This is the part we're going to talk about next. And this is the part where if you did your homework last night, those 10 questions, or even in your mind right now, think about those questions that you get asked, or the things that your students ask you about most often, or the problems they're having. And don't think about just horse problems, think about their life problems. Now, of course, if you have teenage girls in your program, that's something we're not even going to try to touch. But if it's something that makes sense to you, where you can provide a solution, and it's something that kind of parallels what you're already doing with them with your lesson program, then that's something to think about. So the main thing I want you to think about when we're talking about an opt-in is what is going to be massive value. Not just like okay value, massive value. Okay, so what is an opt-in? An opt-in is a conversion tool that is a download or link to useful, truly helpful information that's easy to digest and quick to implement. The key is your target audience can only access the information by giving you their email address. So that's why some people call it an ethical bribe. I don't know why you call it that, because that's doesn't make any sense. You can't have an ethical bribe. But people call it that in my industry. I don't like it, so I call it an opt-in. So here are some ideas of opt-ins. And this is why you'll want to, I'll send you the slide deck because this is going to be a lot to write. I think I have one more. There we go. Okay, so what is an opt-in? These are some ideas for an opt-in that you could do for your lesson program, for your training program, whatever it is you do. Free workshops, checklists, a video series. Video series are awesome because they're easy to digest. Usually, a lot of people get bent around video series. They're like, Jamie, I can't hire someone to do all the editing. It's going to cost too much. I don't have time to set it up. I don't have a face for the camera. I have men, I work with old cowboys all the time. They're like, no one wants to see this mug. And I was like, no, they do. It's if someone is coming to you for your service or product, you are the voice of your business. So video, I have some tips too at the end on video and how to do it. Here's the thing. Find some place that's halfway quiet, so there's not a lot of background noise, have decent light, and talk about something that is a really great topic, and talk about it for 3 to 5 minutes. If you want to have someone edit it, I have some tools for you where it's very inexpensive. I have a girl that edits my videos. She's editing 10 videos for me right now for 150 bucks. It's like cheap. And again, I do massive amounts of video all the time because that's what I do. You can do webinars. Has anyone in here ever done any kind of webinar for their audience at all? Okay, awesome. Did
Well,
you?
not in the horse business though.